Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Enjoyed your performance last night.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You know, it's funny how you went from bad to worse on this, and it was a gradual thing, and it was well done. Where did you pull that from?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I think bad to worse is true. I think inherently bad to start with. I think
Yes.
Racism is something entrenched in my character, and my character was part of a society where racism was entrenched. So there was really no escaping from the fact that this was a fairly evil individual and hard to relate to. You know, there was virtually no trait or element of his personality that I could sort of empathize with or really understand. So it was about taking a step back and trying to understand what informs that kind of behavior, and looking at some of the kind of mistruths and lies and mythology that racist opinions are formed on.
Yeah, didn't you see, well, with your character having told his chief or his superior, look what they're doing, do you think he felt threatened by all of this too? Or it was his opportunity to get back justifiably?
I think he's bought into the idea of dehumanization and criminalization. I think he otherizes, you know, groups that aren't white males, effectively. I think he's acting on all of those feelings that really have no truthful basis whatsoever. And I think he's looking at an opportunity to lash out, and any frustrations, any faults, he attributes the blame to other groups outside of his own, and that's one of the major issues of racism in itself.
Well, he had a major influence over his co-cops, you know, and he could have used that talent of leadership for something else, but he chose to be just so cold-blooded.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think in society, you know, we have a choice. Are we going to use our authority and our, you know, positions of power to protect and serve and take care of the people around us? Or are we going to use it to intimidate, antagonize, and ultimately brutalize people?
Okay, I'm going to ask you this real quick. With that was 1967. This is 2017. I always say the more things change, the more they remain the same. Did you see any similarities with what's going on over here in America?
Unfortunately, I did, and I don't think it's just unique to America. Certainly not just unique to Detroit. I think, unfortunately, we've seen a repetition of some cases where police have, you know, conducted themselves in a racially motivated way, and that's incredibly dangerous. There's a line in the film that says police criminality should be treated like any other form of criminality, and I think that's very true. And we cannot allow for acts of police criminality to go without conviction, and we can't continue to have members of our society denied justice. It can't be allowed for.
Absolutely, and I saw you talk yesterday morning. You're excellent.
That's very kind. I appreciate it.
I am going to follow your career.
Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
All right. Thanks so much.